Oh, what's the story, YouTube? It's Example. Welcome back to another video. I know I haven't been uploading very much. It's probably because I don't have the time to edit usually, and I also don't have enough money to pay for an editor. So I've had to kind of, just replace YouTube videos with TikTok. So if you still like my content, go over there. I guess I have a bit of stuff over there. But yes, today's video is basically I'm going to be going through the tactics that I use on a daily basis. Rather than, just using, use this one meta OP tactic, use this fucking I'm a rat tactic. I'm just going to show you all 5 that I use and the scenarios that I use them in. Now, I'm not going to show you any gameplay, but I'll try and explain them as best I can. Basically, what I'm talking about is nobody uses one formation a game anymore, in my opinion. I use like 2-3 formations a game at least nowadays. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what I use and when I use it, and hopefully you guys can learn a thing or two from the things that I say. Alright, let's get into this. Fuck this. Okay, so pretty quickly, I'm just going to show you my team. This is my team. It's a very nice team. It looks very good. This is what I used for the weekend league, which I blew my absolute bust on. And then I also use it for this weekend's qualifier, which we did pretty well. Still disappointed, but pretty well. And the tactics, pretty much, I start off every single game that I play in 4-3-1-2. Absolute, kind of a rat formation, but I don't use it in a really rat way. I just kind of use it in this formation, and I like it. And then you kind of just have everybody around. I always have the overlap on right center mid there, and then he stays back. He's balanced, but he's get forward. I'll show you that now in a minute. But then he stay forward. All these guys are pretty much stay forward. But yeah, I'm just going to run through these as quick as I can and talk about scenarios that I use them in. Usually, I try and get down the left-hand side here and then cut back to Bruno and then work it back to Rashford, down into Neymar, into Ronaldo's feet, do a little whittle on the analog sticks, and then you kind of score. But yeah, this is the formation that I start in. If that's not working, usually say if it's not working and my opponent is playing extremely wide but I'm not losing yet, I will go into a 4-4-2. It gives me that kind of that width that I need to match, and it also I have a team there to use it. I still have Rashford right wing, I have Best left wing, Neymar, Ronaldo up front. It's still good, you know what I mean? So this is pretty much what I do with it. It's not too bad, it's grand. Pretty much, it's fine. I think, I'm not even sure what I have. Is it balanced? Yeah, I've balanced on my fullbacks because I like to kind of put pressure on my opponent's right wing and left wing to get back then as well. Just to have that kind of thing about them. Then get in behind, stay forward. And he is a basic defense support, get in behind. And these are stay back while attacking and cover center. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. If I am losing, alright, but I still want to keep my width, I would then go into the 4-2-2. 4-2-2, pretty much similar. I just kind of switch around Rashford and Best at the moment to see which is better. But that kind of works, and these are the tactics for that. And then the instructions wise, it is basic defense support, get in behind. Here is basic defense support, don't really touch them. And these are cover center and balanced attack. For now, I probably should change that. I didn't even realize that was like that. Interesting. Alright, stay back while attacking on them. Maybe. We'll see actually. Sync Raven, stay back, and then Tavernier to stay back as well, because these guys are too push forward. I want them to kind of stay there, put more pressure on my opponent's fullbacks rather than his wingers, because his wingers are going to be around and kind of counter. So this is why these stay back. All right, so back then, and then this formation here, this is kind of the shout out to Steve, the foot coach, who did show me, and I kind of based his tactics around these. All right, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about it, but like I pretty much, it's basically a 5-back blitzer kind of thing is what I try and use it as, like just a tiki-taka touch and go kind of formation. Him as get forward, and these guys just kind of stay forward. So I'll show you now. So he is in the middle, which should be get forward. Holy shit, I probably should have sorted all this out before I started recording, but here I am. All right, so these are stay back while attacking. He should be get forward. These guys are kind of get in behind. He is stay forward, and then these are just balanced. All right, it's kind of like an overloading formation. My players in box is really high. I'm actually probably going to put it as that, but yeah, in and around that, it kind of suits me. Now remember, the only thing that I do have to mention to every single person watching this video right now, every single formation you're witnessing right now is something that I have tested to suit my gameplay and the style that I'd like to play. Whatever you do, and if you want to copy me, that's great, but it might not work for you because everybody is different, and the way we all play FIFA can be different. The way I play FIFA is efficiently different because I'm shit at keeping the ball, so I need to do things to get the ball very quickly forward so I can score goals. I hope that makes sense. All right, well, I'm going to throw back to this 4-3-1-2 because I didn't show you guys the instructions. All right, so he is balanced, cover center, stay back, cover center, get forward, cover center. He's stay back while attacking. I think this works best for me. All right, a lot of people have balance, but I get exposed very openly, and I don't like it. So I have that. And he is on stay forward. Georgie Best in the middle. Stay forward, and that's it. And then he is basic defense, mixed attack. He is stay forward, mixed attack. I like to trigger runs myself in 4-3-1-2, so then I have the option of the quick 1-2 passes, or I can launch them forward if I really did want to. It's really up to me, and I am good enough and feel good enough to manually make them runs. If you don't feel good enough to manually make them runs, chances are you probably need to put it on getting behind for this specifically. But me, I don't. All right. That's pretty much going to be it for the video, lads. All I wanted to do was show you exactly what I used. I got top 64 in Europe this weekend, I guess, which is pretty cool, using every single one of these formations. All right. My weekend league, I was 20-1, then went 24-4 because I was drinking and shit, you know me. But yeah, so I probably could have done better if I didn't go out the night before. But yeah, these are my tactics. This is an example. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.